Put us in here. We are.
Hey, we're here.
Hey.
It's Beer Friday.
It is Beer Friday.
I'm
Welcome.
not Bruce, but I'm Rusty.
You're not Bruce.
I'm not
You're
Bruce.
Rusty. Well, thanks for standing in.
Always.
Our dear friend Bruce is a little under the weather,
Yeah, he's having a
so
stroke
he's
of bad
out, which
luck, so,
sucks
yeah.
because it is on his birthday.
It's that's horrible. That is
So
horrible.
if you see Bruce out and about, be sure to wish
Yeah.
him a happy birthday.
Yes, happy
So
birthday. Bruce.
I will
he
be
is
running the board.
he is a whopping.
59, I think.
I wasn't going to say the age. I was going to guess like he was got some decades, like
He's
at least 3.
At least, really, 6
3.
technically.
Okay. All right,
I
well,
think,
that's
depending
more.
when he was born.
That's more. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm running the boards because, Joey is off gallivanting again.
Because they do that. They
Yeah.
don't take us with them.
No,
they
don't. We just have to hold down the fort.
We do.
They go and brag about this newspaper.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's just little
Other
people.
duties as needed are the slave drivers that Adam and I take the whips and we're beaten.
Okay.
Well, we're not.
We're so mistreated.
Yeah, we are.
So okay, before we hop into it and get off, let's get the
sponsors?
off track. Get the sponsors
Get the
here.
sponsor. Okay, we've got Secure Store 50,
Secure Stores 50,
Pankratz and Hodge,
Pankratz and Hodge,
Patrick Charleston Insurance, Ken
Furniture Warehouse,
Ken Construction,
and the
Serenades,
who's running and grabbing a beer.
yeah, she's and
and the
scoring.
Eagles.
And the Eagles. We got to zoom out.
Oh, what the hell, Rusty? This is normally when I'd yell at you for screwing up here.
Yeah, Adam, come on. Okay, and the Eagles.
And the Eagles.
Good job.
Ka-pow!
Okay, that's
All right,
those are our
so we made it
sponsors.
through that disaster.
We did. Perfect.
All right, man. Well, it's nice to have you on. It's been
Yeah,
a while
so
since
what are
we're
drinking?
talked. We are drinking a beer from Irrigation Ales,
All right.
which is way up north in Kansas. It's a cool little brewery in Cortland, Kansas. It's got my favorite of all brewery logos. It's a little crawdad, a little angry crawdad, and it is called Fermenta Rosa. Which I'm
It's
guessing is
good.
like Tabula Rosa. I don't know what the reference is to.
It's
but
got
it's
some
good.
tart
It's like
to it.
a tart
Yeah.
sour, but it's not like one of those overly sweet
No,
ones. Like
yeah.
I would drink this. Like if you've had Love Child, it's a little bit like
Okay.
Love Child from Three Rings, but it's good. It's a good beer.
This wouldn't be a bad beer to have like a boil almost.
Nice segue, Rusty. Are you
You're
thinking
right.
about boils? You got boils on the mind?
Little bit. We got
So
a
tell
bit.
me about it. So you're excited about having a boil.
Yeah.
What is your go-to like boil setup here?
I don't know. I've never done it. This is a first for us, but we're gonna do it.
Wait, so you're all excited about it. You're like, it's going to be good. You've never done this before?
Yeah, we. That's how we roll,
That's some confidence, man.
dude. That's how we roll.
You're acting like this is going to be the greatest boil of
we're
all
not
time.
worried about it because if you understood the group of people, we can get down in the kitchen.
But
So,
you've never done a boil.
kind of. Troy has a lot, so I think we've got it
Okay,
covered.
yeah, we've got it. You got it. Are you using like the propane heaters and the big old
Oh
pots?
yeah.
Or,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All that.
Are you guys
stuff.
throwing in like, what are you throwing in like corn, potatoes, onions,
Yep.
crawdads, maybe?
Andouille, crawfish,
Yeah.
shrimp, and
Some of
maybe-
them throw in eggs. Have you ever seen,
I've seen that.
The
I've
hard
seen
boiled
that.
eggs in
I've
there
seen
too while
that.
they're at
and
it.
I think there might be some crab.
Some crab.
Some crab legs, yeah.
Transitioning to prom. How was that prom king?
You know, I didn't win prom king.
God, we were voting for you.
I know.
We all showed
But
up
actually,
and they kicked us out.
It was pretty fun. There was a lot of stress and trust put in me because those kids would have these fun facts, and a lot of kids said, "Let Rusty talk."
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
So you're just BSing about
Oh
this
yeah,
place.
completely. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like a champ.
Okay, cool.
I channel my inner Sid. That's my father. I channel
Your
my inner Sid.
inner
yeah.
Sid. That's fair.
Thank you, TR
What else-
knows exactly what I'm talking
What
about.
else is going on in the wide world of Rusty? Anything got your goat or
Yeah.
anything?
Okay. So the other morning it was really, really foggy.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
it was
I think that
foggy.
was yesterday morning.
That was yesterday
Okay.
morning.
I saw more people. The sun's up, but it's so foggy. Driving without their headlights.
Oh, wait, you need to turn your headlights on?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Well, not your high beams, though. Your fog lights
Right.
or your low dims,
but
right?
But they didn't have them on. Like I saw a white van in the suit that just disappeared. It's school kids running around. I'm like, are you kidding me? So yeah, that got my goat a little bit.
Yeah, well...
So my thought is that they should be immediately pulled over, and whoever pulls them over can take a ball-peen hammer and hit them once in the ankle bone. That should be the punishment.
I think that's a little cruel and unusual
It's
for
not.
forgetting to turn your lights on.
In a
Rusty.
fog, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't want you to be the dictator here. What is going on with our camera? I think we got autofocus on. I am just sucking, Rusty. Let me try to fix this
Okay,
here.
yeah.
Okay, we're okay.
Other than that, yeah.
Cool.
Other than that, life is life, man. We rock.
Well, let's hop into the news
Okay,
then.
all right, I got some things to talk about.
Okay, talk about
Okay,
your
first of all, major shout out to Kenny Powell.
Oh, yeah, that was a cool story.
Sophomore sensation high jumper is first in all classes with a mark of 6'8". He's not that far away from I think it's 7'4" is the state record.
Okay, so he's got some time too.
Yeah, and that was his last jump. It was a really cool feature. It was a good interview. So he's actually tearing it up, literally. And so, yeah.
How is he literally tearing it up? You don't really do a lot of tearing while you jump, Rusty.
I don't know.
I mean, unless it's his ACL, which I sure hope not.
No,
well, I'm just saying.
Right,
like,
no, but he is ranked. That's pretty.
He's flying high.
He's flying high. Yeah,
there you
like
go.
Thank you.
That's nice. Yeah. So I do have.
He's from Newton. He's from Newton.
He's from Newton. We got a Newton sports feature in the paper.
Okay. Second thing, and I'm working on this for this week, the Halstead-Heston co-op CTE agreement.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
Halstead approved that, and for the 2026-2027 school year, Heston kids go to Halstead and do the career
Is it for all of their CTE programs? It's for just what Halstead has?
Agriculture and the other one was like FFA, and so they're whatever they can fit in.
What did they say was the motivation for this? Did anyone say?
Well, yeah, they did. As a matter of fact, because you're just poking that, aren't you? The fact that I'm
just curious.
The fact that the Newton aspect of it was they weren't sure if Newton was going to have enough space for Heston kids.
Yeah.
Halstead started an FFA chapter, and so they have this space, and they thought it was a great opportunity for two districts of roughly the same size to partner together. And then both superintendents said we might be able to do some other stuff with classes that Heston might offer that Halstead can. So it's really cool to see those two come together.
Debating who the better H-town is.
And now you're kind of like, hey, good for them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. Because it's slow today, we have a turkey update.
Okay, lay it on me.
Now, this really nice lady, she calls and she's like, I've got this cute picture I'd like you to run the paper. And I was like, all right, cool. And so she had been taking pictures. So, the turkeys around town?
Right, yeah.
They've apparently, her house is where they decide to, load up on food.
Okay.
So she has a bird feeder that's off the ground, and the turkeys get on their little tiptoes, and they eat all of the seeds out of the feeders. So that's, I think, their base of operations.
So do they roost there is the question?
I bet they roost around there.
Okay.
It's on kind of East Broadway. But they're down to 2 now. There's just Tom Turkey, unless someone in the crowd is more updated on the turkeys.
No. I'm getting from the crowd. It's on 6th Street.
6th Street is where they roost.
6th
so
Street.
Someone has observed where they roost.
Yeah.
That's where the bird feeders are.
Oh, the bird feeder. TR says the bird feeder's on 6th Street, so they're probably close to that.
Well, the lady lived on the 1100 block of Broadway, or 7th. And they eat from her bird feeder.
Oh, more.
So they're probably just going around all the bird feeders in town. Anywho, so they're down to 2. There were 3 or 4 little hens. Oh, has someone observed her nesting though?
Word on the street.
No one has observed her nesting. They just don't want to come to terms that a fox got her. There's a ton of foxes in town. There's skunks.
Where is a guy like Les Nessman?
Yeah.
For the
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, they don't know what happened. It's unconfirmed what happened to the other 2 hens. So there's only one, and she's gimpy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
one's
she's
kind of
gimping around.
injured.
So turkey update is, they're still about, but their numbers are dwindling. Let's see here. We have a cool little story. I thought it was cool. I gotta go check out. I was trying to just get a quick pre-seed because I was short on stories, but I ended up getting a really cool overview of glazing pottery at Mestaza.
Okay.
And so they've got a big event not coming up this weekend, but the next weekend, April 25th. So they are freaking whatever you call it, firing up a storm, glazing up a storm, potting up a storm. I don't know. I didn't take a ceramics class, but whatever they're doing a a lot of work over there. So that's going to probably be a big event in the downtown because they've been drawing hordes of people.
Cool.
So that's coming up. Had a little story yesterday. Health Ministries, you might have, if someone's driving up and down Main Street in 12th, they might have noticed that the old Express building, which was like kind of like a fly-by-night urgent care thing, they closed after like 2 years. Anywho, Health Ministries apparently had bought that building a while ago, and they were putting up signs. They were putting up signs 2 days ago, and nothing is happening. They just had to get the signs. The sign company had the signs in storage. They're like, hey, we need to get this out of storage. So they put up some signs. They put up some urgent care signs. Those signs were incorrect. They had to take those signs down. They put up new signs. So regardless, Health Ministries will do something with the building, just not yet. So
just not yet. It's not quite sign gate, but it's close.
So Chamber, we've got Saturday tomorrow,
that's
or
tomorrow.
you might be watching this now. We've got the Chamber Forum coming up. And so you can listen to your legislators explain their votes here. This camera does not want to cooperate with me for what that's
Welcome
worth.
to my world.
Yeah, this is way harder than it looks, Rusty.
Yeah.
But anywho, so we got... I went to the preset. Okay. I got it. So that's going on. Big news. We have a timeline now for when the First Street crossing is going to get fixed. That might not be a big deal for Heston folks, but it is for Newton. What? I'm just saying, like, it's not like something you're going over on a regular basis. But like, if you don't like your chassis getting scraped to crap,
well, there's that.
It's a big deal for Newton. So out over on the East First Street crossing, once school is out, the city and the railroad will both get to work on that. They're going to pound the rails down, is what they said at the city meeting, which I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know.
Like a John Henry?
That was what I was kind of thinking.
Way back in the day?
Yeah, no, I think they've probably got machines now.
I hope so.
But John Henry beat the machine. That was the whole point.
Right.
Yeah, so that's going to be going on after school's out, because I guess because it's going to be closed for like 2 weeks. I guess they didn't want kids, I don't know, kids can't
trying to pound the rails themselves.
take
because they'd be out there trying
back
that.
to home. Anyway, so we've got that going on. That's really all that anything crazy I've got. Unless you want to get into 100 years ago.
I got 100 years and then something cool that also happened that's not 100 years ago.
Okay.
So 100 years ago in Burton, it was a bad time. 100 years ago in Burton,
It's always
Carl, the 4-year-old son of Mr. and Mrs.
Giggy.
Carl Giggy, was painfully injured Saturday night when he was bitten in the face and knocked to the ground by a horse.
I was glad it wasn't a person.
No, a horse got him. And then John Stanley suffered a broken rib on Monday after being thrown from a wagon. So the horses were going wild.
Yeah.
In Burton 100 years ago. 100 years ago in Sedgwick, apparently this was big news, that Mrs. Trigo had been quite ill for 2 weeks.
Oh.
That's all we got. So that makes the paper.
I hope she got better.
We hope so, but it was 100 years ago. We don't know. If we get next week, Mrs. Trigo succumbed to her. Well, she did. Yeah, she's probably not around. But
yeah.
But okay, now this will be cool because I want to. From last week, we talked about this. Last Friday, a week ago, there was a softball game in Heston.
Oh, this is a cute story. Yeah.
And Heston played Larned in softball.
Yeah.
Well, they got in a lightning delay.
Yeah.
And what happened was the softball field was right next to the elementary school, so they went to the elementary school. Heston girls were in the gym. Mm-hmm. The Larner girls were in the commons area. They're just kind of hanging out. And eventually head coach Ryan Roth said, hey, let's play Pictionary. And got both schools to get together and play softball version of Pictionary with the clues, with Heston playing Halstead, or Heston playing Larner. They said a blast. They loved it. The Larner girls loved it. Ryan said it was a great chance because they're so far out west, they don't know.
They don't have Pictionary out west?
Well, no, they got Pictionary, but...
It hadn't made it down that far yet. That's one of them Eastern parlor games. I heard tell of maybe categories, but Pictionary, that's scandalous.
I didn't use that. It's a cute story, and then you just destroyed my thunder. That's okay.
Next, the women will want the vote. So anyway,
no, but it was
never
cool.
played. Yeah,
it was cool. So
that's nice, and it was kind of a cool little thing of sportsmanship because again. I think they lost like 14-0 to Hess in the first game.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I lost that bad, I might just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to take a little nippity nap, and it's all good. So that was cool.
It's cool to see that stuff like that. You know, you don't get to interact very often with the folks from Larned because they're out west.
Out west.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 5-6 day wagon ride tops out to
Larned. Burton, you got to walk because all the horses are bad. So
you don't want to Burton. You stay clear of them Burton horses.
All right. Good enough.
Well, hey, I think we can hop over
perfect.
into the break. You guys stick with us because we have Sarah Osborne.
Yes, karaoke queen.
We are very excited about that, the karaoke queen. So we can come up with a better title. That's not a great title, but I like it. It's fun. Anyway, we're going to go to break and then stick around the great Sarah Osborne.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, we're back.
Hey, we're back. We're back. Greg Bontrager, turn off your phone.
Get off your phone, Greg. So, all right, we've got Sarah with us.
Hello.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Sarah. Who are you? What makes you Sarah Osborne?
I'm Sarah Osborne. Yes. Well, okay. I always mention Ezra first because he's like the most important thing to me. So I am a mother. Yes,
Okay.
of my little baby boy Ezra.
Okay.
And
How old's Ezra?
He's 4.
Nice. How'd you come up with Ezra? I like that name.
Actually, I had like a list of names. Actually, Lennon was on there. That was like a couple names, but like Ezra for some reason was the one that stood out to me. And then I like looked up the meaning actually later, and it actually means like the helper, and which is very special to me because
He's your little helper.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what people around town know you for? You do a lot of karaoke, right? You do Friday night karaoke at Moxie's. So, you're the karaoke queen. Tell me, what is that experience like?
It's beautiful. That's actually how I met TR over there. Yeah, I love it. I was telling someone today at my new job over in Halstead, I was telling them today that my favorite part about it is kind of how like people who maybe wouldn't come together outside of there, like come together and we're all like in the moment, and it's beautiful. And it's fun. I like it.
You got to hear me and my father-in-law do karaoke. What did you think of our performance?
When was that?
It was like 2 months ago. We had been drinking.
Yes, no, I remember that. That was like
Terrible. That was awful.
no, it was.
She's
I will put you
heard
on the
me
spot.
speak karaoke too, so yeah.
Yeah. But outside of that, you're a pretty talented musician yourself. I've heard you sing a few times. So do you perform at all around the area? Or?
Not yet. I've been, like I said, motherhood. I kind of like just put all focus in that, and then like starting working and everything. But whenever I get free time, I try to like. I'm kind of coming up with like a set list right now, so because like I keep mentioning my new job, I work at Daphne May Cafe now.
Yeah,
in
which is a
Halstead.
cool place.
And yeah, like I was cleaning up the patio area today, and I was like, dude, this is like the perfect like area for like. I mentioned karaoke to her, but I would more so love to do like
performances
some
and
gigs,
stuff.
to start. And I told her I'd do it like for just tips or whatever to start getting past fear and putting it out there. And
Or you said getting past fear. Do you have stage fright? Are you nervous?
I have.
Is
So
that
like
what holds
okay,
you
so
back?
that's another beautiful thing about life, like how you grow out of ways that you like used to be and everything like that. And motherhood has helped me a lot, I feel like. But yeah, I think the reason I didn't start music like sooner, which it's always been the biggest part of me, I feel like, is because like just intense self-doubt and like no belief in yourself. And it's like that's why motherhood, I just value it so much because it like shows you how to value yourself. And like
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you've got your guitar back there. Why don't you? Would you be willing to play us a little sample so I'm not wrong? Grab your guitar.
So you're not wrong.
And I am not going to sing along to not.
No,
ruin
I'm not. No,
performance. I'm gonna
I don't
get
carry a
outta
tune
here.
in a bucket.
We got it. It's like our little tiny desk version here.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's the
So
dream.
hop
That's the
on.
goal.
Tiny
Yeah.
bar version. Yeah.
This is actually an original I wrote. It's just a tiny, short little song.
Okay, cool.
But the message, you know.
Yeah.
Put it on stereo.
Oh.
Go to town here.
Okay, we're on. Yeah.
Okay, it's called Get Off Your Phone.
Let me get that out of the way.
It's
here.
called what?
Get Off Your Phone.
It's called Get Off Your Phone. That is the great. That is
goes
awesome.
out to Greg
This is special for
Bontrager.
Greg Bontrager.
Here you
That
go,
is
Greg.
amazing. I love it.
Alrighty, yeah. No, I wrote this. Me and Ezra were living in an apartment complex in Heston, and we were outside and just kind of enjoying outside, and everyone out there was like on their phones. And which, I mean, you know, we do our thing. It is what it is. But like, I was like, man, what the heck? And I had my guitar, and it just came out of me. So.
Okay.
All
You
right.
hear that, Heston?
I love it there. That was beautiful.
Not to put you on the spot.
No. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right. Get off of your phone. Tune into the moment. Get off of your phone. See all that you've been missing. Get off of your phone. Tune into the moment. They're making us silly. There's so much to see outside the screens. Outside the emotions in your hand. I know you can. Tune into the moment. Tune into the moment.
All right.
That was amazing.
That
so good.
I did do like an open mic night in this place called Crestone, Colorado. That means the world to me. And for some reason, I felt like, I don't know, it was like, they were so, maybe I just knew like the energy there is so interesting. They probably just felt like, oh, she's like doesn't always perform in front of people. So they're very welcoming and I wasn't so scared.
Okay, so how long have you been doing the karaoke?
The karaoke, man, when did that start? Shoot. It was like a year ago because at first I was almost like, I don't know. I love my dad. He's like the OG.
Yeah, because your dad does karaoke too.
Love slinger karaoke, and I'm kind of doing like
Did you grow up doing a lot of singing with your dad then, or?
So that goes along with like, it's so crazy how like, again, the self-doubt, like he's always done the karaoke, and then I like, in my heart, it's been my biggest dream all my life. And I was like, nope, can't do it. But like I said, ever since having Ezra, it's like something in me was like, dude, you gotta overcome your fears. You gotta do the thing. You have to live this life.
Are there any songs that people come up and they want to sing and you just go, oh, not this again?
Can I say the only song?
Yes.
There's only one song.
Only one song, okay.
But the person who sings it, she does amazing. So it like it's I can't
Let's
even
hope
complain.
she's not listening.
No, I love her. She sings it beautifully. So then the song isn't so bad, but it's just like kind of in a like the bar environment. Like I feel like we want like. But what is it? Save Me by Jelly Roll. Like in the bar, I'm just like, oh man, dude. But like I said, the one lady who sings it, she does her voice is beautiful. So I'm like, I don't even care.
What's the most common song someone comes up with? Like, what's the most popular?
Dude,
karaoke?
shout out to Bill because he always does kind of like the crowd pleasers and like the ones that everyone knows. Like he does a lot of Journey and Bill, dude.
Bill.
We love you, Bill. I love you, Bill.
Wherever you are.
And I mean, Sweet Caroline, you know, all the ones that are like people will join in. Yeah. Ba, ba, ba.
I bet of all of the karaoke songs I've done over the years, this is kind of basic, but Friends in Low Places, I think I have done that.
Yeah.
I know it's annoying and everyone probably rolls their eyes. But yeah, I've got a bunch of friends, and there was one night we went out and did that when we were very young, and ever since then, anytime we get together, we have to do it.
I know, and it's like it's funny because like the younger crowd, it's like they'll come in because it's like kind of more like
Yeah.
and but they'll come in and they're like kind of standoffish at first, maybe like college kids, I don't know, and then they see how much fun like we're all having, and then like they join in and we're like all having a blast together. I don't know.
And when you say the younger crowd, let's be
well,
clear.
I call it. Sorry,
you're 24, right?
Yes, I am.
So when you say younger, you mean people 3 or 4 years older than myself.
Yeah, right.
Are you an old soul? Is that it?
I've been told. Yeah, I kind of feel it.
Fair enough. So outside of that, other things you do all kinds of stuff. Your water gathering. Tell me about water.
Yes,
in your place.
Water. Okay, so it's like me, who I am. Like sometimes I just need the trees, man. I need nature.
You need
like,
the trees. What does that mean?
I don't know. Like sometimes, for some reason, the person that I am, like everything's energy. Like I just feel energy. I feel the vibes. So for me, I always have to go back to like nature, even if it's just the bike path. But for me, like going to like Harvey County East or West or
Did you ever go on like
outside.
Osage Trail and stuff? I was out there with Sam last week. It was really nice.
Yes, I love that place. I've gotten lost on those trails. But
you can get lost. You don't have good turnouts. And so I'm like, Sam, we got to look for the pinks, the blues,
and
the
you
greens.
Still get lost.
No. It's
especially when you go into the trees, off the trail like we do, and get millions of ticks and all the things. But so there's one day I looked up like waterfalls nearby here because I know there's like Cottonwood Falls and stuff. But for some reason, this historic water, what was it? Historic something springs. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Popped up, and I was like, "Where is this?" And it was in Florence, Kansas. And so I just was like, okay, we're just gonna go. I don't even know what this is. And I go, and there's this beautiful. It's kind of hard to get in there, but I kind of love that because, like I told you earlier.
Is that because it's illegal to get in there?
No, it's open to everybody.
I mean, you gotta go through like 4 barbed wire fences, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, no.
Some guy ran me off, but he's fine. I'm friends with him now.
It is kind of janky. You have to. There's like dirt roads, and you have to look it
know
up
where
on
you're
your
going.
GPS probably. But And I started gathering the water there before I kind of knew that you for sure like could do that or did, but I just part of me knew. And
As
then,
one does.
No, like I just knew running water, and like I knew it's a water mill, like that's where the water treatment center is. So, and I ran into a man one day who had his buckets, and I was like, okay, you can gather your water here. Cool, I've already been doing it, but
Have you looked up the history of it?
So there's a sign there that kind of explains part of like the Native American side of it. I think I don't know a whole bunch about it, but I know that whoever bought it, that's who put the sign there, obviously, and everything. But for like I said earlier about the energy thing, like whenever I'm there, it just feels very sacred to me. So if you guys ever find yourself going there, just treat it nicely, but know that it's a good place and the water is
cool.
I feel better drinking it as well.
Cool. It's good water then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like
well, what else? Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Otherwise, we might wrap it up.
We got the dumpster.
Oh, we got to get the dumpster.
The dumpster.
We can't forget the dumpster.
What is this?
You have to draw it. Mostly they're hypothetical questions. They're all over the place. So
okay. I'm just going to open it then.
You have to read it aloud.
And you have to read it aloud.
Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Oh, that's a deep thinker.
Oh, man.
Take a second. You can take a second here.
Man. Oof. That is kind of tough. Maybe the cause, because, like, well, shoot. The date, I know. That is a
deep.
Well, I think there's two ways to. No, I think it's a great one because we're all speechless.
That's
I'm going
true.
to argue
It's a
there are
good
two
question.
ways to approach this one. There's no wrong answer. It sounds like I wrote that one, but I actually didn't.
That's something I would write, probably.
Because, like, here's the deal. If you knew the date of your death, you would know that you're golden until then. So you could just do all the wild and crazy stuff you wanted, unless it was, like, next week, and that would be a total downer.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to know the date of my death. I feel
know,
like I would constantly, like, it would taint everything. And,
then the more control, and I think that we need less of that in our lives. We need to be more let go.
Now,
and
if
be
I
free
knew
and
the
let it-
cause of my death, this would also open up a lot of risky activities, right? Like, you know what? If you're
that's not gonna
If I
go.
know I'm gonna die of like a heart attack or something, like, I'm gonna drive 150 miles an hour and
All
gonna
the
have
time,
all
everywhere.
that. You know, I'm not gonna worry about my liver enzyme
that's
count. Like, it's just, you know. So like,
that is a good
I think
point.
I would pick the cause, but I don't know.
I know, it's like, ew.
Rusty, what would you do?
That's a great question. Because I have the world's worst luck, and my death is going to be like a plane full of snakes crashes into my house and kills me, I think I want to know the date.
Yeah.
So I know, because
To say goodbye and
Yeah, I
kind of
think-
cherish
Is that
everybody
what would
more.
change it? Would it be to say goodbye? Like you'd be like, Adam, you've been a great person to work with.
Adam,
I
you've been
will
a
miss
great
you
person
so
to work
much."
with. I
Is
will.
it that, or like why? Like
I think I'd rather know the date because then if I know the cause, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's gonna get me. That's gonna get me.
Yeah.
That's gonna get me.
yeah, but I feel like the cause is somewhat specific, right? Like
It's me, so we don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, exactly. I see what you mean.
I don't think you're gonna die of an ankle falling off,
we might. I might.
Or a horse bite.
or a horse bite in the face and a kick.
Shoot,
I don't
man.
know.
Oh.
So yeah, think about that, folks out there. What would you rather have? Or maybe think about the time we got left and enjoy that. And we would also like to wish a very happy birthday.
I was gonna say that.
Happy birthday,
Bruce.
Bruce.
We love you,
Cheers. You were wonderful.
Yes.
Have a good one. And I think we're going to call that good then.
Okay,
So
perfect.
everybody have a good week.
Come see me at Karaoke
Come see Sarah at
Fridays,
karaoke,
Moxie,
be
8
kind.
p.m.